There's a new health scare tied to vaping. Officials now say a growing number of CBD vaping products have been spiked with a synthetic alternative, and that's landing dozens of people nationwide in the ER. So unlike real CBD, a synthetic form of it causes a more intense high rather for the user. In Georgia, authorities have arrested a tobacco store owner and 2 of its employees for wrongfully marketing its products as pure CBD when they weren't. Dr. Daria Long is an ER physician joining me now. A cautionary tale here.
It really is, Lynn. And if you look at the studies, many have shown that 2/3 of CBD products don't have the amount they're saying on the label, and about 20% have THC, which is what makes up marijuana. And now we're learning they have these very dangerous synthetic marijuana chemicals in them, which winds up sending people to the ER. So there's 2 things people need to know about CBD. One is that there's no proof it's going to be effective, and many people who say it is, I wonder if it's just because of the contaminants. They're getting a little bit of marijuana, so they're feeling good. And secondly, we now know it has all these dangerous chemicals in it, so it can end up sending you to the ER. So it's kind of like saying, take this green juice. It may help. It may be laced with cocaine, too. So try your luck.
Yeah, try your luck. Be warned. This next story I really want your take on, because anyone who has a child with peanut allergies knows just how terrifying this can be. Even a bite could prove deadly. Well, now there may be a drug to save them. So an FDA advisory committee has greenlit the first ever treatment for increasingly common allergies like a peanut allergy. The drug does contain tiny traces of peanut powder, which slowly over time helps children experience less severe reactions. The FDA is expected to make its final decision by January. Is this a real significant milestone here?
So this is exciting. We do have to let every parent or anyone dealing with allergies know oral immunotherapy already exists. Many people can go to their allergist and get it, but they're literally weighing peanut flour and giving you very small amounts. So the good thing about this is it's in the convenience of a pill form. That's the only difference. People can go get this right now, but that is good. But secondly, it's not a cure. People who took it for a year could then have about 3 peanuts. So you can't go have a peanut butter sandwich, but it may mean that you can, if you accidentally have a bite of a peanut butter cookie, you will not have a life-threatening result.
Certainly not a cure by any means. I'm glad you stuck around for this one, because this falls into the category of things I've never heard of before. Does a woman swallow her engagement ring in her sleep? Is this linked to sleep eating? Is that actually a thing? Watch.
I was having a dream that we were on a cargo train and it was a dangerous situation, and Bobby told me, you know, you have to swallow your ring.
Sleep eating, dream eating, whatever it is, she ended up in the hospital because she did swallow her ring. You see there the x-ray showing the engagement ring nestled in her stomach. They had to surgically remove this. You're in the ER all the time. Is this a first for you as well?
You know what, Lynn? I am no longer ever surprised by my patients. Rings, safety pins, coins, magnets, even large chunks of steak. People swallow these things, they can get stuck. And then you got 2 options. One, you surgically take it out or have to get a gastroenterologist, or you do an x-ray and you just watch it pass all the way through, which is perhaps the more gross option.
Is sleep eating a thing? Can you be so out of it that you actually do this?
So it's not like in the movies, but there are certain phases of sleep or stages of sleep where you're alert enough to do something and act, which is how people can be sleepwalking, but you're not cognizant of it. So it can be kind of dangerous because people aren't even aware of something that they're doing.
Hopefully it's
like eating rings.
Chips or cookies and not rings. Dr. Daria, it's so good to have you as always. Thanks so much.